welcome. I am here. You are here. But where's Dawn? We don't know. I know that she went to sleep very late, and I did try to poke her. I think she might be awake, but I think she's not ready yet. So we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and hope she pops up. I can't really do more than that. I tried. But yeah, we're hoping that she's going to get here. And, last weekend I had technical difficulties, so she was here for a long time without me. It went great. It's all fine. And yeah, there's a lot of people here. So I'm just going to go through and say hello to everyone. I know that OM Granny Square was here early, and What If I Could John C has been in here. Davy JM and Ashley Wester, Polly Wants a Crafter, hello, hello, hello. Molly and Robin, A Beautiful Day. And Neil is in the house. Hello. I hope everyone's great, or at least doing good. Yeah, I don't think Dawn, like, if she slept like 3 hours. So, yeah, I hope she gets some rest. And if she feels good enough, she might pop up. But yeah. And in the spirit of the season, because it's spooky month, I got me some new horns. Instead of the flower or the sparkly stuff I normally have, I figured I'd go a little bit more spooky. Some might say it's more of my personality. I'm going to be quiet and let you decide. Hello, Rebecca. Yes, a lot of hellos. Some people just eating breakfast. Crocheting around New Zealand. We're eating breakfast, yes. No, I did not crochet these, but they are sparkly and there's some fluffy yarn. I bought these. I guess it's a lot of fun things like this to be found now with the spooky season. A lot of stores have Halloween costumes, and who says it only has to be a Halloween costume? It just felt like, it works perfectly fine like this, right? So, yes. And as always, I am a little bit of, a little bougie. This is just blackcurrant soda. But I don't want to heat up my stuff, so I like to use wine glasses so I don't warm it up. Because I do get questions about that occasionally. And it's very family friendly. Granny D's here. Oh, we have a squirrel raid. And Tank is here. Hello. Yeah, I was hanging out with Granny D before. It was awesome over there, like always. Yes. So, I'm actually gonna do something special today. Well, maybe not very special, but a little bit special. It's not something I have done in a little bit. And I know that it's sometimes an extra treat, I guess. Let's see, I tried to fiddle with this technical stuff before. So, let's just... Okay. Yeah, so Dawn woke up. Nice to see you. You get to see my hands. It's been a while. But I figured if Dawn's not here, then you get to see my hands and what I'm working on. And I think I like the view of what I'm working on really good from a desk. Or like the desk view. I'm going to move the yarn over to here. And you get to see all the frilly stuff. Do you see this? How cute is this? It's just so much ruffles. So, for those who doesn't know, I'm working on a shawl. And it has a big heart in the center. And it's called the Heart Collector Crochet Along. And I know it's upside down for you now, I'm sorry. but my desk is only so big and I had to move the keyboard and things out of the way. But this is the center of the shawl, and it has a little bit of a kind of straight part, and then it goes very, very roughly on the edges, and you don't really get to see how roughly it is when I'm holding it up. So I figured I'd let you know how it looks when it's laying down, or at least a little bit, because this is only one side. It's like wings. It's really big, and I'm not, I'm more than halfway through, but still a long way to go. And I see that chat is jumping. I just want to make sure that, you know, at least say hi to people. I know that I'm not going to be able to say hi to everyone, but I'm going to try. And, as I see it, Joe Speakman, hello. And Brett is here, hanging out, lurking. I think I already knew that you were here. So Yarnarm is here. Welcome. Yes. Yes, we like thumbs up. I see that there's people saying thumbs up. So back to the shawl. We have this really peachy, dark peachy color, almost like an orange. That is the center of attention. And I'm using an ombre yarn that's going from this light color over back to this dark. So the edges is going to be finished with this dark yarn. And you can see that they're slowly fading. I'm just going to do like this, and you'll more easily see the fades and the actual pattern a little bit. And yeah, I'm working with small pieces of cakes because I cut them up, but I did have 2 stacks before. Now we only have those colors left. So it's shrinking because, yeah, the big one and the 2 on top is what I'm going to be using to finish this. So this is, I started this one earlier today, and then soon on to the next one. But I did start out with 3 cakes similar to this turquoise over here, if you can see it in the corner. The cake was like that. That's a Sultan Pastello cake, and this is also Sultan Pastello, but I used 3 cakes, and I cut them up, and I recaked them with each color fade as a separate cake. So the tower that's here, it was higher, and then I had the tower next to it with the lighter colors, so you could really see the colors separated, just like they are here. But yes, now you've seen it, how it looks pretty down here. I'm just gonna make sure to secure this, and then I'm going to try and hold it up so that you can get a better visual on the other side. So I'm going as far back as I can, leaning back, and I think I'm only going to go from the center and show you one wing, or try to show you one wing. And the center is a little bit different, but it is really roughly all the way along the wing. And then in the middle, the center points are a bit different. There's a little bit of a, I think we're almost there. See, there's so many stitches on these rows now. Here we go. I'm gonna lay it down. I think it's easier. You see that we have the center here. We have this part here, and the same here with a little bit of a feature, I guess, and then the bigger, more flatter chevron type of part. And this one is not as ruffly as the other ruffles. So yeah, it's gonna be really big. I'm gonna try and throw it across my shoulders here. So this is kind of a decent size as it is. It kind of reminds me of, I would say like a little capelet. And with more length to it, it's going to be more than that. But it's really, wrapping around nicely as it is right now. So it's probably going to take me a bit longer to work on this because the last cake is really big. But that's also because the solid parts of the inside and the outside of these cakes are a lot bigger than the gradient parts in between. Here you get to see the heart a little bit better, I think. So this is what I've been working on. And yes, a lot of you might have seen this before, so I'm curious. What are you working on? Christine is here. Hello. I'm just gonna. Is this a good view for you guys to look at while I'm just checking out a little bit of what I'm missing? So the pattern is the Heart Collector Crochet Along. It is available on Ravelry. I know Dawn was here in the chat. Maybe she's able to drop the link because I know she had it really easily available to her earlier. But yeah, if not, I can go and get it. Paula Mulford, hello. A lot of hellos. We love to see that. Yes, so let's see. Can I find the pattern fast? I think I can. I just have to move things around. It's a little bit, not enough space maybe. So, and I was late to the party with this crochet along. So there we have a Ravelry link for you guys. The designer is from Sweden, and it's a collaboration with the Swedish yarn store, and they sell their own yarns. So it does come in 3 sizes with their yarns in mind. Because as you know, like the yarn I use, I took 3 cakes. They are 800 meters, and their cakes are either 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 meters. And my 3 cakes would be about 2,400. So I know mine is not going to be as big as their large version, but I'm still going for the large size because I have more than the medium pattern says. So it's fine, Dawn. You just relax, and if you feel like you have energy to come up and play, you do that, or you just relax. Mama knows best, aka Gwen. Hello. Ah, yes. Fun stuff. I have realized that this shawl is probably not going to be as big as you might think, only because of the fact that how long each round is now. Like there's, chevrons. There's reasons that the ruffles are so roughly. Each round now takes me over 2 hours. Each round is over 1,500 stitches. I should probably have avoided counting, but I did anyway because it takes a long time. And I don't know if it's, for the good or the bad to know that it's going to take me a long time to finish. Well, at least I see the stack of yarn shrink over here. That's been a really nice motivation to see that the stacks are shrinking. Samantha tried to drop her link and said Scrapdoll. I have Scrapdolls is what you have to type to have Nightbot drop your link, because Nightbot is good like that. Well, we hope he is. Sometimes he does what we want him to do, and he should be able to tell us the weather or tell us jokes and dog facts or cat facts. I think that's what I had him set for, but I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't want to do what I want him to do anyway. Yeah, Dawn, go make sure you get a snack. That we also like. So, I have some other things that I was having in mind today that I wanted to share. Because I have things that excites me, and when I have things that excites me, I like to talk about it, and I like to share it. So I'm going to do that in a little bit. I just want to catch up a little bit on the chat and see what you guys are talking about. It's nice to see that you are saying hi to each other. It's always nice to see that. So Samantha, you type Scrapdolls with an S on the end to drop your link. Neil is trying to get Dawn to come up and play. I don't think coffee is something that's really going to be beneficial, because I know Dawn has a sensitive stomach and I'm not sure that it will tolerate coffee. At least she doesn't drink coffee to my knowledge, and I'm guessing that's one of the reasons. I would have coffee because I love the taste of coffee and I just enjoy it, but it's, past 10 p.m. here in Sweden, and drinking coffee now would not be very beneficial because I need to be able to sleep at some point. And I actually have early meetings tomorrow, so the normal, we set out to sit here and play for 2 hours, and not always being able to keep that schedule. We've never been able to keep that. We've been having too much fun, me and Dawn, when we've been hanging out here. So, 4-hour streams has been more of a standard than anything. Well, 3 to 4 hours. But today I think I will really have to make it only 2 hours, just because I actually have a place to be in the morning. I am from Sweden. I am born and raised here. I have been outside of Europe. I have been in Egypt on vacation once, and the Canary Islands is also far away, but they are a part of Spain. So I've never left Europe. I'm a Swede through and through. I've just spent many hours playing online games, talking to people, and we do learn English in school from very early age. It's always really fun to hear people guessing where I'm from, based on my accent or the lack of accent. I think the most fun guess I've heard so far is me being from Pennsylvania, because I can literally not tell what a Pennsylvanian accent sounds like. So I don't know if I would fit in, being from there. Neil wants to keep me here, keeping me hostage. So Yarn Arm just back from Gran Canaria. Well, it's nice and warm there. Christine, I do understand it that you love Europe, and if you'd stop buying yarn, you could probably afford a trip here. Well, you're most welcome to come visit. If you ever stop by, just come and hang out. Now, Nightbot is asking what's in your cup. Please remember to hydrate. Well, I have my black currant soda. So cheers, everyone. I also have a glass of water because it feels like talking a lot, makes me need to drink more. So I have that too. Ashley Wester is making a ridge chevron stitch blanket. Europe meetup. Yes. Everyone come and hang out with the Scraptastic Swede. I know that there's a couple of Swedes, or Swedes. Yeah, there's Swedes in the YouTube streets, but there's a lot of European crocheters out there that hang out here. So I think that most of the people so far that I know that is from Europe is though from the UK. There's a lot of UK people in the YouTube streets that likes to crochet. But I think that there's a couple more that I've come across. I think we have, is it Italy or Spain? And then Germany. I've seen some. Neil. Christine is allowed to drop memberships left, right, and center if she wants to, but I definitely do get, the point that if she'd stop gifting memberships, she might be able to come to Europe faster or sooner or something like that. Tank is almost finished with the triangular shawl using the Hobie twister. What color? I want to know what color, because I like twisters. I have twisters. You can see 1, 2, 3. No, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 twisters just by me not moving, and then 5 twister solids. Because we have over here, we got these 2 closest are twisters, and then you have 2 that you barely see, a pinkish corner and the black. They are twisters. Now you see them better. And underneath there we have twister solids, and then 2 more twisters here. And then on the other side here, we got the Halloween yarns. We got 3 twister Halloween colors here. The 2 at the bottom and then the one on top. So I also like the twisters. Blue, purple, and black. Blue, purple, and black colorway of a twister. Now I'm curious, what one is that? Do we have a number? Blue, purple, black. Because we have blue, that one, it could be that one. Could it be 04 Tank? It has purples and blues and blacks, but also a little bit of white. Oh, someone gave it to you and it's an old one? Yeah, they have a couple of colors that has been discontinued. So I'm actually going to do like this. We're going to put my hands away for a bit to save the battery, because my phone is just old and not always wanting to cooperate. And I'm actually going to show you, because we're already talking about the yarns, something that excites me today. So I went to the Hobie website and I realized that they had some new stuff. And I just want to talk about them because I love the Hobie yarns and I haven't been talking about Hobie yarns with anyone today. So today we're talking about the new stuff. Here we have the new stuff. Okay, these are older stuff, but this little mini box, it's not really a mini box, but it's a small box with small yarns. It is yarns. Let's see, where is that the one? No, here's it. I have the mini skeins, and now they're making like a collection box. They are this small. They're so tiny. They're only 10 grams a piece, but with that big box, you get 100 ones, and it's a total of like 3,200 meters. So it's a lot of yarn, but it's all the colors. I have a bunch of them that they had in the point store before, but now they have the collector box, and it's so cute. It's so pretty. Like, I want them all. But yeah, that's not something I would use. I would just have it as a decoration. So that's one of the things that's new. And then they also have, like, for points now, you can get the 8/8 minis, same mini size, for points in the point store. But yeah, that's not the news we want to talk about. We want to talk about this. This is a totally new yarn. I think, I haven't tried it, it's new, but I think it's pretty much like the Twisters. But this is in the Friends series. It's okay to not look. It's okay. So Yarn Arm is on a yarn ban. What? I guess it's okay to look. You don't have to buy. But I'm pretty sure that this is the Twister with a new ball band and a new name, because the Friends wheel, solid ones, the small ones, and the Twister solids are the same, but they have a little way of how the Friends work. The Friends series, all the ball, like, they have different types of fiber, like the cotton and the merino, and all of them different fibers, but all like a certain type of blue. Let's say the blue is color number 1. If you want to mix fibers, but you want that blue in different fibers, you would just go and get the equivalent, like, because that's what why they call it the Friends, because the fibers are friends with each other, so that the numbers of the colors are the same across the board. But now they have all of these really pretty ones. And one of the reasons that I feel like it's almost the same as the Twister, if we look at color number 35, and then we look at the Twister, color number 47, it's not that much of a difference. It's pink, and the wheels is more of a white. The darker blue and the lighter green have kind of swapped position in a way, but they are very similar, right? So there is so many things that's like slightly similar, as well as the, number 1. I don't know if you can still see it. No, you can't. I have down here in the bottom, it's a Twister. It's basically the same colors. And looking at the stats, it's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, 250 grams and 1,000 meters, and that's the same on both of them. So it's just this. I'd say that they are only matching them up with the other Friends yarns, because you can sell. They have all the colors that they have matching colors. In the Friends multi or Friends wheel multi, you have color number 1. It's the Friends wheel. Number 2, 117, 119, 122, and 124 if you just want a solid piece from the Friends wheel. And since it's listed, I think they're just trying to match them up as good as possible, if that makes sense. So to me, it just looks like the same yarn, but in so many new different colors. They call this cornfield, I think, banana or banana cake. Hello, Sprue. How are you? So yes, a lot of new pretty colors in a new yarn, but there's more. There's more new stuff. They have released some Black Friday yarns, and the Black Friday yarns, I checked them out. It's the same colors as last year, so it's not anything really new and exciting. But if you want a good deal on these, wait for they go on good sale for Black Friday. Don't buy full price. And more of the mini ones. More Black Friday yarn cakes. This is the same colors that was available last year as Black Friday yarn cakes. I did get 6, 8, and 9. I have been working, well, I made a shawl out of this one. Where did I put it? I was showing it the other day. I don't know. And I have this one being worked up. I re-caked it, so it's inside out. But I've been working on that one. And also I have something that I've been working up on this one. So also new and exciting stuff. Wait for them to go on sale. That's just my my suggestion, because full price is, you don't want to spend more money than you need. But the new exciting stuff. This is a totally new yarn. Okay. We've got Honey Bunny in Christmas colors. This is new. This is exciting for anyone that wants to do Christmas stuff. So that is something that wasn't here before. And yeah, you can also see down here the different other honey bunnies, but I wonder how these will look when they're worked up, because we have one with white, red, and green, and this one looks like it's just white and red, and that one looks like it's only red and green. Yes, Black Friday sales are good, but also the Christmas sale is good. And also, they do switch sales every 2 weeks. You like blue and silver for Christmas, Tank? Yeah, that's more of a icy feel. I definitely like that. That's pretty. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would do with these, because these types of yarn, the more fluffy stuff like the chenille, it just feels like you're supposed to do fluffy, stuffy animals. And I don't know if stripy, fluffy, stuffy animals is what that would look like. What type of animal would look like good in this? You could make a blanket out of them, though. Hello, Mary King. Well, I totally understand that you need to go shower and wash dishes and work in the garden, but you can take us with you. We can hang out on your phone, maybe. That's totally okay. Hey, I don't think I have. Oh, I do. I do have the coasters I did recently. They would probably be something that's more to your liking than Tank for Christmas. I did a couple of coasters in an icy blue yarn that looks like an icy snowflake. That is something that's definitely, good looking for Christmas and the wintry season. So I made 4 coasters in this yarn to kind of match with, because we have blue in our living room. The couch is blue, the rug is blue, and I also have this on my new coffee table, and I made these to protect the new coffee table because we got a new coffee table. But this is my table topper. This is what's up the center of attention on my coffee table whenever the kids are not moving it around because they, want to play with stuff instead. So I think that kind of works good together. These are only, out when we have something to drink. But this stays on the table. Sometimes it's spinning around a little bit all over the place, but yeah, it is here. Thank you guys. Yes. It is pretty. Oh, I can, this was just a random pattern that I found a tutorial on YouTube. I think I searched for snowflake or coaster, snowflake, something like that. And this one is the Asteria. It's like a mandala, and I know that there's tutorials out there in with a different name now. But the original pattern was called the Asteria. And I don't really know where to find it. I know that there's some patterns out there, like a video tutorial that's pretty easy to find, but I don't know the name of them. Yes. You want to make doilies, Paula? Just small ones for small tables? So, I'm gonna... Should I get the other camera up again? Maybe. Maybe I should. Was there any more yarns we needed to talk about? I'm just gonna check. So the Hobie new stuff, it was, yeah. They had the Black Friday yarns, some more Black Friday yarns out there now. But nothing really new and exciting because it's the same as last year. The more fun stuff is the totally new stuff, right? That's, yeah, that's the most fun and exciting stuff. So, let's see. Can I get this going again? Just trying to save the battery a little bit. And then I have to start all over again. Okay. Let's see. If we can have it in a good position again so you get to see what I'm doing. I'm not crocheting as much when I'm talking to you guys because I'm, talking to you as well, but occasionally I will get a stitch or two in and you'll get to see it. Or let's just do that and you get to see me move it around at least and see what it looks like. Making it all pretty. So that's the other wing that I'm not working on. All the way over here on the far other side of the other wing. But yeah, isn't this just pretty? Yes, the Hobby Advent boxes I would not recommend. Not from what I've seen previous years. So that's not something I wouldn't get them. And also there's another side to it that I'm sensitive to wool yarns. So that's also something that's, yeah, it does state on their Advent boxes that they contain, some type of animal fiber. And it doesn't really make me feel like, oh, I need to go and buy that because I probably can't use the yarn. And whatever's left in there might not be for me anyway. But I like the idea of the Advent calendars. It's just, yeah, it could be funnier or like more fun than what it is with their boxes. Can we have you stand here? I'm sure I'm not going to get too much work out of this one today, but it's really fun to see that they're still standing when they start to get smaller. It's like, are you going to collapse? Are you not going to collapse? What's your plan? Are you going to keep it together? I have more thumbs up than I have people. Thank you, guys. Well, I know not everyone can stick around all day. but it looks like all of you also put your thumbs up, so that's great. Yes, tables not being round, it's a little bit more tricky to make a doily that will look good. If you have an oval table, you can make an oval doily. Square doilies and rectangle doilies, you can probably make something. I just don't think that that's as common, maybe. It might be harder to find patterns that fits. Hello, Zach. Is it Canadian Thanksgiving today? We don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Sweden, so I don't really know a lot about it. I know you stuff turkeys and eat them. Or maybe that's not the Canadian Thanksgiving. Do you do it differently? Yes, Granny D, give me a hot cup of coffee. I would love that. Well, you don't need to make it too hot. I'm lazy and I do pretty much mix my coffee with milk 50-50 because I'm in a hurry to get it down in the morning. So I'd rather just dilute it and get it a little bit colder, and I can basically just drink it as it is and not worry about burning my mouth. But then again, if I make a lot of coffee in the morning and fill up my coffee maker, whatever coffee is in there, I'm going to go and take from it as long as there's something in it, and it might be there for 2-3 hours and until I finish it off, and then by then it's cold. I'm still going to drink it and I'm still going to mix it with milk. Hello, Mups Place and More. How are you? It's really fun to, I'm working on this shawl a lot and I get tired of looking at it. So I always feel like I, need to have something new to show when I do live streams or when I record videos, which doesn't happen very often, just for the reason that I feel like, well, I've been looking at this for so many hours. So if I'm tired of seeing it, some other people might also be tired of seeing it. And then I just don't show it, I guess. And I know it's wrong of me to think like that. But I guess that's just how it is. Yeah, I could reheat the coffee in the microwave, but I don't have to because it's still drinkable. So I don't. But yeah, this shawl is being, still interesting to look at in my eyes because of the color changes, seeing how the colors progress. So it doesn't feel as weird to talk about it, I guess. Or maybe I'm just changing and allowing myself to think like not everyone has already seen it, so I can show it again. Brett is cooking turkey. Wow. That's a big turkey. So when is it ready? When can I come over? I've never had a Thanksgiving turkey. I would love to try it. So why is it different days? If Thanksgiving isn't that, why do you have it in different, you know, in Canada now and the US at some other point? Why is that? Why are you making it difficult for us that doesn't even celebrate to keep track on things? Okay, different meaning between the different Thanksgivings. Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I guess you're thankful for different things. Yeah, turkey is a turkey no matter what. We don't have turkey for Christmas or anything. We're not big turkey eaters in Sweden. For Christmas, we like our ham, Christmas ham. First, we cook them like in a salty brine type of thing, and then let them marinate for it, like in it for a while, and then we glaze them in the oven, or like bake them in the oven with a mustardy type of glaze. But I'm not a big fan of the Christmas ham either. There's so many other delicacies that we eat around holidays here. And we Swedes are pretty boring when it comes to holiday foods because we eat the same holiday foods, like no matter what the holiday is, basically. We have the same food for Christmas as we have for Easter and for Midsummer. And sometimes there's, other types of celebration in between. And we would have, well, yeah, the Christmas ham is only for the Christmas. But together with it, we have, we do the smorgasbord buffet style of food for our holidays. And we have pickled herring and potatoes and eggs and meatballs and mini sausages. And we have that, no matter what type of um, celebration we have, like the holidays. That's just holiday cooking or holiday foods to us. But I have something that I really love that is also a very special type of dish, I guess. And it's not very famous outside of Sweden, I think. It's smörgåstårta, which is basically a savory cake. It's a big cake made out of pieces of bread and breads, you know. We have salad type esque things, creamy salads that you would spread on breads, but we fill them. And yeah, maybe at some point I'll show you what I'm talking about by making one. At some point, maybe. I have been thinking about it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. So I am just gonna double check the pattern here. Yes. So there's supposed to be 2 double crochets in this one, as well as 2 double crochets in the next one. Crossover Paranormal Society. Hello. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Are you not out driving today? Or at the moment? He likes to do lives from his car, driving around, I guess, a lot back and forth to work. We get to see, yes. Hello, Linda. Yeah, you celebrate different things with the Thanksgiving, the harvest season. Yeah. We do have some other types of celebration that might not even be well known outside of Sweden either. You probably have heard about surströmming or the fermented herring, which is one of the world's most smelly foods that you cannot take on airplanes. There's like a little bit of a season where you eat that here and have parties around it. Not as It's not as popular as the crayfish parties because it's also like crayfish season here. But some do mix and eat both crayfish and surströmming at the same time and have, you know, a bit of a separation. Like if you want to go and eat the stinky fish, you can sit at that table, and if you eat the other one, you sit at this table. Hello, Yolanda. So yeah, that's also a thing. Handy dandy little row counter. Yes. Making sure that I'm keeping that one on track too. Oh, yes. Now I have a fast row coming. It's got to be a fast row. Yes, it is. It's not just going to be double crochets. I don't like the fermented herring. Not my cup of tea. Well, I haven't actually tried it, but it's smelly enough for me to stay away from it. Ooh! I see someone. Does she want to come and play? Is she ready? Hello, hon. Dawn woke up. She's here.
Don't say that. I'm not awake. I'm just here. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I remember my alarm going off, and I don't know what happened.
It's totally fine because I know that when you went to bed, I was like, are you seriously only going to sleep for 3 hours before you have to get up and get ready?
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to wake you up for this. I'm seriously like, just sleep. I'll take you from here. I got today covered. And you know, because 3 hours, I don't wish that on anyone. I love that you're here, but I feel sorry that you don't get to sleep as much as you need.
I don't know. This is just a hard time. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is nap time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes you need nap times. And sometimes you can just hang out. But you got a slow, relaxing start, I hope. At least you dolled yourself up a little bit.
I tried to look awake. Sorry.
And I'm trying to be like in the season here, or like the spooky season.
Yes, you are.
You could match that with a black lipstick, but now you already have a lipstick, so it would be, you know.
I was trying to match the nails.
Yes.
But yes, black is something I need to use more of. And in the spirit of Halloween, my friend Amy here, I did make.
Oh, is that a vest?
This is what I was up doing last night. So she's rocking her very own. Well, that was the thing. Do I add sleeves? Do I give her sleeves?
No, you don't have to.
See, so I guess technically it is, but it's her sweater, and it's only 77 right now today. But when I woke up, it was very warm. But yes, I was able to do this last night on Polly Wants a Crafter's live stream.
Oh, nice.
Ended up being like an all-nighter for real. So like I said, I don't know what happened, you guys. We just
so we're blaming Polly for you not sleeping, and that's why okay. Polly Wants a Crafter.
I mean, if that's what you're doing, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying I was having the fun. We were having the fun, and we talked about the knitting machines, and he hung out with me Well, I made this for Amy. Thank you guys. This is, yes, my sun bunny. And
He's taking the blame. He's taking the blame. It's all good.
and I put the blankie. I made her a blankie, and it's a little warm, but yes, she's gonna have a full wardrobe and all kinds of things.
So,
So
question: do you have any squares left from when you made the other cardigan, the green and pink one?
yes, I do.
Do
Yes,
you
yes,
have
I
any
do.
leftovers that you could do something similar so that you
Yes,
would
yes,
have
I do.
matching sets on that too?
Yes, I do. I have
Good.
a actually, yeah, I'm ahead of you. She needed the skull one first,
Yeah.
but I have flour.
Well, the season is calling for skulls.
Absolutely. And I just happen to have more of, but here's funny story you haven't heard yet. So I started it the night before, and somehow when I went well, I was in bed, I could do my
Hmm.
best crocheting in bed, and I fell asleep crocheting it. I woke up and it's nowhere to be found. It's completely disappeared. I
Where did
spent
you put
more
it?
time looking for it than I found the hook.
Where was it? In your hair?
Somehow I had managed to put that in on my nightstand in a jar that I have all of my nightstand stuff
Mm,
that I crochet.
okay.
But yeah, it's completely gone. Um
So you restarted it.
I did. I did because I can't find I changed the sheet. I searched all the bedding. I looked high and low, in and out. Dan said he came in, he wanted to sleep in the bed. He brought him and the dog, and then he
Did he
he
steal
said
it?
he said he tossed it at me, and then he said I picked it up and I threw it. But the where he said I threw it would have been like right next to me, so it should have been right there, like right there, and it's nowhere. So people suspect maybe Bat has taken it. Yes, is Bat guilty? Exactly, ABD. Yeah, no, I can't pin it on him either because it's not in any of his stuff. Lynn's, Lynn's design Rita says, "Good, I'm not alone to make my doll clothes."
Well, yeah. Doll clothes, I think it's pretty common. And you did get that some bunny as a gift. And yeah, it needs to be a little bit pimped out.
I did see Jerry. Wait, where'd that comment go? Jerry just said, I had to buy a small Centro today. I am making scarves and beanies for my dogs. Yay! You got the small Centro. Okay. So is that, I'm not as familiar with the Centro because they don't have any of them. Not that they work great. I've seen, a lot of people say that they're really good. Did you check the trash? I did, Paula. I did, as a matter of fact. Um, Maybe. I mean, I found many lost socks in my bed, so that's a thing. Yes, I'm a socks person. I like my feet to be warm, and my hands and feet are always cold. So, yes, Paula, I will find it when I'm not looking for it. But guess what I did find? I found my missing slippers. The slippers I had been looking for.
You have been looking for your slippers. Where were they?
Yeah, somehow the dresser was pulled out because I believe that we were trying to access the light plug behind. So they were back there. How that happened again, I don't know. Occasionally, I'm throwing things just to find things or vacuum really quickly. And maybe that's how it got shoved. Yeah, I checked under the bed twice. And yeah, I did all that. So I don't know. Maybe laundry day it'll pop up.
Maybe.
The amount of time that I spent looking for it
Was it like when you were looking for your ear pods?
could have made it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was funny because I just happened to take a bag outside the house when I never leave, but yeah, it was in that bag. My AirPods were. That's where they were, and of course that would make sense if I use that bag, but I only use a handbag to go outside. So I didn't find them for a while. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
Paula, I lost one of my slippers and I cannot find the other one. That's worse than missing both of them. At least mine were lost together.
That's also very true.
So I wasn't tempted by, well, here's one. Where is the other one? And I know if one is missing, it's really not that far because the dog. Hi,
Hello, Lulu.
Cindy.
So, question, Dawn. You had time to make a cardigan for the little Amy. How's it going with your cardigan?
Thank you
Are
for
we getting
asking.
closer to finished, or did you finish it and that's why you started to make?
Oh no, I needed a break from it. I was ready to throw this thing away yesterday and just start a shawl.
Well, it's fine to take a break. You are allowed to have multiple whips going at the same time. Just look
Thank
at
you.
me.
Yeah,
You're not counting my whips. Where I'm not close to what Granny D has going in Mount Whitmore, but you know, it's okay to have more than one thing going
yeah,
because occasionally you will need a break.
this was put in timeout for a minute. But here's where I'm at. So, this I should have shown you first before I put it on. But what I did was,
Oh, it looks like something's. Are you going for a hood, or are you just going for
no,
a
I want to
higher
go for
color?
a hood, but I had to make the collar higher first. And so I did I did
Yes.
a slip stitch and then a single crochet and a half double crochet and then a double crochet to do the increase here because it is my pattern and I'm making it up as I go along. So that's what I did. And I think it's a pretty cool like transition, and I didn't decrease anything. I just left it. So it's giving you guys. This is giving. This is good shape. This is, see, it's starting to like fold over and do a nice little lapel situation, collar, I don't know, something. But that's looking, I'm much happier with this. Uh-oh, Yarn Barf says I'm having audio issues here. Up until I came up, I was listening and everything sounded good on my end, but
Yeah.
I was having internet issues last night and it actually kicked me out. So hopefully I'm not, doesn't look like I'm glitchy or buffering or anything over here, but I uploaded a new video and somehow I didn't do the screen size correctly. Oopsie. So I'm sorry for that, Granny D. I'm sorry, everybody, that the screen is, I mean, I'm so bummed out. I used InShot so that I would do it better, and then now it's not, and I don't know what to do because I don't think I can fix it. Welcome in, Divergent Crafter Crystal. Hi, honey.
Hello.
So yeah, sorry I got sidetracked. I don't know what to say. That video's just got me a little bummed out because I don't want to re-upload, and everybody seems to be happy with it. They didn't say anything as
Well,
far as
we
I
did get to
saw.
see some really pretty stuff over there.
Yeah, I
I
can.
was I was thinking when I saw you get a frills hook. There's a series of frills hooks that used to be popular and got discontinued, but I'm not sure if it could be one of them because they made a whole series with like orange hooks. Do you know which series I'm talking about?
I do.
Could it
I
be one of them? Because you weren't sure if it was one of the or maybe is Granny D still here? I saw her earlier in the chat. Maybe she answer what series or like what edition?
she told me do not eat the things that I thought were candies. She said they're just that's the message I got. Do not
Well,
eat.
good. Don't eat the stuff that's not candy, but they look like candy. Yes. So they're just squishables.
It's a solar flare, which is now discontinued. No, they aren't snacks. They're just squishies. I should have said that one on the card. It's a solar flare.
Well, so that it was a whole collection that
Whole
was like
collection.
basically that color. Yeah, okay. Because I I I don't know my furls hooks because I never had one or anything like that. But I did see at some point someone showing them off and being like, "Oh, they're being discontinued, so buy them while you can." And they were all in orangey type colors. So that was the first thing I thought of because I don't know much. I don't know about the what were you calling them? The star signs or
Yes. The
zodiacs?
astrological or
Yeah,
no. Yeah,
I
well,
don't think I've seen many of those. So
astrology.
yeah.
Oh, and those sold like hotcakes too. So yes. The furls are, if you want what you want, then you pay for it. Otherwise, if you wait for the sale, you might
You get
miss
them
out.
while they're there and then you don't.
Yeah, you might miss out on the
Yeah.
sizes that you're looking for. But I love the yarn too that she sent. I can do so much with
Yeah, the one yarn, the one that
this
you
is
showed at the
super
end.
soft. The
Yes.
Lion brand
It's
um,
sparkly.
Shimmer Nights is very sparkly, and it's a gold tone in this color, and then it's a silver, and it's not the
Oh, the
90s
sparkles.
anymore, so we can mix metallics, you guys. It's all good.
I would love to try that. They just look really gorgeous.
And they're super soft, and it's a one weight. It's a super fine. And I was actually thinking, because this is a slightly larger hook than I'm used to, it's a 6.5, but depending on what shawl I'm making, that would make, I
A
think
really
I
lacy one.
a really lacy, like really nice drapey.
So how
And then
many yards of yarn would that be in total? The four of them.
875 times 4, almost 3,600.
That's more than I have to work on this shawl.
You think
Maybe.
a
Maybe.
stripey would be,
Maybe.
because I had already picked out my
I
colors,
know. I know.
but
Oh, now
this
I am total. Okay. I'm just too poor to pay attention. Here is where I left. Yep, this is where we're frogging. Live frogging, you guys. It's oh, it's
oopsie.
oopsie. But I have been doing double crochets for so many rounds, so now when I finally have a round where I don't do them, I still do them. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, okay. That's where I had to stop. So I do have to frog occasionally too. At least I realized in time.
Early.
Yep.
Yes, you caught it early.
Yeah, it was only like 3 peaks in.
So yes, Divergent, it's a super fine one weight. It's a super fine one weight yarn. And I love it. I
So
love it.
is the sparkle like a separate type of thread in there, like the universe, or is it just
Yes.
like okay?
Yes. It's woven in or twisted in or
Mhm.
What's the technical term for that, sweetheart? I don't know.
Um,
Wrapped.
maybe that they're plied together or something. I
Yes,
don't know
thank you. I
exactly if
knew.
that's
Yes,
the.
yes. It's plied together. Yes, thank you. Yes, sorry
Hello,
about.
Nana Michelle.
Hi, Nana Michelle. Great to see you. That's okay. It's Amanda's day.
Yes. It's usually easier to find us when we're, simulcasting both to my channel and to Dawn. And Dawn has uh, been. She's really, trying to help friends grow. And she's been telling us to, like, oh, well, go over and hang out on my side and give me watch hours. And she's been a little not bummed that people don't do it because a lot of people just lurk and they don't move over. But she's been really wanting me to get more watch hours. So it's her way of trying to help me by, like, okay, we're only going to be on your channel now. So we're forcing people to be where the watch hours need to be. Yes, not that she doesn't need the watch hours too, but it's, you know, she's really just trying to help. And I am really appreciating that. And also, she does have Hobby Bingo tomorrow, and she barely got any rest now. So I did do a lot of time here without her today, and I wasn't sure that you were actually going to come up because I totally understand if you're broken and needed the day off. It's
No,
totally
I heard
fine.
you say don't do it, and I was like, no, I just need to get my eyes open. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just really thought I could have like a little power nap, hopefully a little power nap, and then be good to go. But that turned into turning the alarm off and not not knowing where I was or who I was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, if
Sorry.
you somehow lost what you were working on while sleep crocheting, then it's not really weird that you do other things in your sleep, I guess. Turning an alarm clock off while sleeping is a minor thing, and I think everyone has done it once or twice.
Christine, does metallic yarn crocheted into a hat protect us the same as a regular tinfoil hat? Asking for my alien friend.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, we should all get ourselves some sparkly hats as protection. Sounds
Jerry
like a
says,
plan.
I'm still wearing last night's clothes. I need to hit the shower. Um, yeah, I just changed out of what because it's warmer now. 77. We're only gonna hit 80 today instead of 95. No, Neil, you did not at all. I feel way more guilty that I slept through Neil yesterday, you guys. I somehow have my alarm set wrong, or I just misunderstood the time altogether. I don't know, but I didn't see him, and when he went, I was sleeping. So yeah, again, this Ask Granny D, I catch her a couple times a week. This is not my normal.
I think that you should quit the alarm clocks for a week and just rest and catch whoever you catch, and then you can go back to the alarm clocks when you're more rested. Because maybe you need a little bit more sleep since your
You
body's
got
not,
it, boss. Okay, you guys heard. The boss has spoken. No
no.
alarm clocks. I love that. I love that.
And then we just see what your clock says. Well, like, what are you allowed to hang out and do? And maybe you should at least have alarm clock set for your own streams, maybe that you have scheduled. But other than that, just try and rest. Like, when you finally can sleep until you wake up. At least a week. Am I the only one that thinks Dawn should sleep for a week? And then she can come back and play with us
This
in
is
time for
the
Halloween.
that's the life I want, but in order to be consistent so people can find me, I've been living by alarm clocks again, and I'm really shell shocked from them because it's not a good way to wake up. However, today my alarm did save me because I do not want to tell you the nightmare that I was having when it woke me. So thankfully that was a nightmare and not reality, but yes. So, sometimes it's not a fun place in my brain. And what do I have going on this week? Actually, I mean, other than the Hobie Bingo in, I don't know, what is it? 10 hours, 12 hours? No, not 12. Oh wait, 14. Okay, 14. Eat, sleep, yarn, rinse, repeat. I agree, Christine. Throw a hot bath in there. Yeah. Sleeping Beauty Syndrome, says Molly. Thank you, Molly. Hello, Molly. Welcome. But yes, my bed is calling. It is cozy.
Yeah.
Although, again, it was really, really warm. We're at the end of a heat wave. Oh, thank goodness it's finally over and it's been killing me. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Yeah, no, have had much healthier balance. My eyes have been okay. My voice is, it's early in the morning still. But yeah, no, I've cut back I've cut way back. I gave myself a schedule for a reason so that I know, okay, I'm going live, like I said, in 14 hours. So I don't feel the need to be live before
All the
then.
time. Yeah.
Yes, because now I know. All right, I'm taking today off, like yesterday was supposed to be.
Supposed to.
Oops. But
Supposed.
I slept really good all day. And then in the nighttime, it was like, I'm awake. I mean, like, actually, I didn't sleep good all day. If you don't know, there was an incident Friday night during my live where Dan went to the store, came back, saw a police officer outside. What happened?
No, Neil is
I
trying to
see.
keep me hostage again. That you're fine, you can leave, Dawn, but apparently I'm being held hostage and that I should cancel everything I have to do tomorrow. Well, unfortunately, I cannot because I have a meeting at my kids' school tomorrow and that's too important to cancel. How much I want to hang out with you guys. Kids' education takes precedent for, over YouTube. So, um, yeah, I cannot. I wish I
Yeah,
could, but I
yes.
cannot.
Mom duties do come first.
Yeah.
Amanda's a great mom. She's a great mom, you guys. She's present all the time. She keeps the kids off the YouTubes, which is why she is off the YouTubes as much as she is. Because she's present in the moment with them, doing all the mom things and protecting the little ones. So
Well,
that's
I
why we
have
don't have
the
Amanda all
the
the time.
mini me. The mini me loves Dawn's new. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to
It's
me.
new.
That you have a tank top that's black with bluey. Oh my god, you are so loved. You are the biggest. She was fangirling. It's like, oh, it's Bluey, Bluey, Bluey. She just wanted to talk to Dawn because of that. It was so cute. It was so cute.
Oh, we already play peekaboo, and she's always wavy. So yes, I get the mini me all to myself. You guys do not see the mini me,
Yeah.
um,
No.
but trust me, she's adorable, and she's a lot of fun. And yeah, she's a little dinosaur onesie outfit with the hood, and she says,
Yep.
"Rawr, I'm scary."
Yep.
We're in Sweden, so it's so cute. So cute. Yeah, Nana Michelle has to work tomorrow, so I'll be lurking a lot next week. I'm like, if I was going to live by alarms, I might as well just try to get that, see if I can work from home and get paid as opposed to, here I'm just having fun hanging out with my friends. Like, but this is work technically in a way, but we just don't, yeah. We're just here with our friends. Yolanda says, quick question. How do I join Hobie Facebook Live? I've tried several times, but only get past for joining the live, never the actual live.
So, question. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bump that. You
Yeah.
get the message on Messenger to join the live, or where are you getting the message to join the live? Because there should be a link in whatever message you're getting if the live is going. because you can sign up to get a reminder, and the reminder will have a button where you would go to go there. But if you don't go through there, it's really hard to find them. You're not the only one that's having trouble finding it, actually. I've had trouble finding it, so I don't know how to work around it. I joined through that link, and I know that there's been people complaining on their website that it's hard to find the event if you don't, you know, press the link in the reminder letter. I did see somewhere that we had a question about my watch hours, and my watch hours is actually, well, it's not the biggest problem. It's not a problem really, but I know that it would be nice to get it up. It's far away from where it needs to be, but I also know that I probably will hit the 1,000 subscribers before I get the 4,000 watch hours. But yes, I am in Sweden, so I have to get the like full monetization um, requirement filled, because the fan funding monetization level is not available here. But yeah, I'm slowly working my way up through the watch hour ranks, I guess. Good night, Ursula. I hope you
Yes.
have a great rest of your night, or yeah, sleep, sweet dreams. It's the same time for me, but you already knew that. Ursula and I'm in the same time zone. OM Granny Square. Yes.
Yes, sweet dreams, dear. We will see you in the morning. Even if I'm only half awake.
She is really awesome. I would go and hang out on her live tomorrow if it wasn't for the fact that I have meetings tomorrow, because I've been conveniently able to come and join her on her streams on Mondays, because I managed to kick the family out a couple of times. They would, go to the park and leave me so I can go and hang out with her for a little bit. But tomorrow my meetings are just not gonna work in my favor. So I don't get to hang out with her tomorrow. Maybe next Monday. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that, because it's always a lot of fun over there as well.
Neil says the wife used all the yarn up. Now I think you need to go get the more.
Yes.
Oh, he said all my yarn up. Oh, yes, you definitely deserve more yarn. Yes, yes.
Yes. And then you get to pick the colors in case you didn't really think it through the first time. You can always think it through again. Yes. Or maybe get a fluffier or a different type of yarn in some way, shape, or form. Acrylics, cottons. There's so many fun yarns to play with.
Yes, yes, I am. I'm being hunted down by the Dan. Yes, I
Are you
am.
being
I'm live.
hunted down? Is he asking if you're awake?
He's asking if I'm live.
Oh. Live or alive?
Well, that's the joke. Are you live? Meaning, are you alive? But live? Yes, yes.
Yes.
That's the joke, for sure. Okay, Yolanda gave us another update. I've tried joining from their post that says join here, but they haven't given me any option for reminder message from them.
Well, that is the reminder message to get the join. Yeah. I don't know. It's really tricky to work that out. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's Facebook's fault, because sometimes they do lives on the Instagram side as well, and it could be easier to join through there when they do that. Oh, yeah, Dawn, I know you weren't pretty, you were waking up slowly, but did you see the yarns I was showing earlier?
I did. And those are the ones that we've been.
But now the Christmas yarn.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Is
totally new.
That's totally new.
That's
The last
totally
one
new. It wasn't.
so stripy.
Yes, it wasn't
Because I
here.
saw the ones that look like so Granny D sent me the Pioneer Woman.
Yeah.
And I have not seen any of the Pioneer women. And so the Christmas one that was like similar to this, the last
Yeah,
one.
but it's, this thick fluffy yarn, like the chenille.
Oh, so it's a
Like it was,
blanket.
yeah,
It's
it
like
was this type of yarn,
it's
like
not
thick,
just the
fluffy. No, no, no. Like when you did,
yeah, yeah,
all your yeah, that
yeah,
yarn,
yeah.
that's thick, fluffy. That yarn in Christmas colors.
That's amazing.
That is
That
totally new.
good
It
job,
wasn't here.
Hobie.
Yeah, it wasn't here before.
Yeah, we
But
need
maybe
that.
some Christmas blankets could be nice.
No, for sure. Because guess what? That's the only thing. See how these are all pastel-y?
Yeah.
Like there's no primary colors except the white. Oh, well, that's not even a primary color, but you know what I mean. Like these are all mutable.
Hmm.
They're not. There's no true primary colors or black, and there's just the black and the white. But
Well,
everything else is softer. This is kind of a neon-y, and this is kind of, but not really. Oh, can you guys? You can't even see what I'm showing you. This is what I mean. Like,
we're doing it like this again, just so that you get to, if you weren't here in the beginning and are missing out on what we're
hi,
talking about,
Jeannie.
we're talking about this.
Hi, Ashley. Yes,
Hello.
do it again. Show.
Yes. So this is the yarns I'm talking about. That this is totally new for Hobie. They did not have this last year. So this is totally new yarns. So the honey bunny is what I was showing. It's thick chenille, soft, fluffy yarn, but in different colorways, like the Christmas colors. So they're not just solids.
I did not catch that. I'm so sorry. I was, I believe, brushing my teeth when you were showing.
No, this is fluffy thick yarn. Yes. So this is new to Hobie. They have sock yarns as well, but we have the white and red, the green and red, and the red, green, and white variety. But they also have, the solid. If you go down here, you have the regular honey bunny and the honey bunny shine and the honey bunny candy. So they have different effects on them. But this is the only one that has a stripy stuff going on. So that's in, it's nice to see that they're still, even though they keep going for the same yarns or the same colorways every season, they do get some new yarns in there as well. Because what was it that they did? Yeah, here we have Christmas sock wools. If you're interested in the more thin sock yarns, they have. Oh, what was that sound? Is that on your end, Don?
No,
I heard myself. I don't know.
I didn't
It
hear
was
anything.
maybe a StreamYard. But yeah, we have some different sake wools. They're all green and white and red in different variations, though. Jeannie's asking if you did get some sleep, Dawn, and she did get a little bit of sleep, but not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Busted again. Not
Yes.
sleeping.
Looking at these are kind of hypnotic, don't you say? Slightly hypnotic yarns with the twists. It's like, yeah, I can't look at them too long. I'm getting drawn in, sucked in, like, I don't know. But yeah, different kinds of Christmas yarns. We're not going to talk about them more now because we already talked about yarn. I don't need to get sucked in to buy more yarn right now because I have enough. And Christmas yarns is not something that really tickles my fancy in that way. I'm just happy that there's new yarns. That's the fun part. New yarns is good.
It is. It
Yes.
is just sad that it's not in the budget right now, but
Yeah.
the sales
Well,
are
hey,
coming. The
how
sales
much do we have to play with? We have
Oh,
so
yes.
many new,
Yes.
and I didn't even highlight my sparkles today. Do you see the sparkles today? They're shiny and sparkly over here. Yeah, because I did put the light up on
They
them to feature them
are.
extra today.
Yay.
Yay! And you even see that the pumpkins are sparkly, even though the light's not directly on them, but they are sparkly. I know pumpkins normally isn't sparkly in nature, but I like my sparklies, so I need sparkly pumpkins.
Yes, we do. We do. Good job, Ashley. That's great, hun. You can type Scrapdolls in the chat and Nightbot will drop your link. And if everyone has not seen our friend Ashley Webster yet, she's making my favorite, a chevron blanket, and it's gorgeous. And I would love for you to go check it out. She's very new, you guys, very new. She's only done one live stream so far. And couple of shorts I watched. So yeah, if we could all go say hi, that would be great. But yes, so as far as my hoodie sweater situation goes, I was just gonna keep going with this, and I was given Chris's Kaleidoscope suggested MJ's block cardigan. It does have, there's one that has a hood, so I could like borrow that hood pattern and check that out.
Polly wants a crafter. I'm a bad influence. I'll try to force you to sleep earlier if you ever visit again. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the biggest issue, though.
No.
No, because she's got a strong will. That's what the big issue is, that she doesn't want to leave. She's having too much fun.
I just do like what, when I feel good, I enjoy the moment. And I was feeling good, so I was enjoying the moment. And Darcia says that they're going to go, but we will see you later, Darcia. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good one.
Later, Jonathan.
Oh, and good night, Jonathan. We will see you later as well.
Yes. There's so many places we can find each other, and it's always nice to see that in the chats, that we either find the way over to, each other's channels, or just in a random chat somewhere, because we enjoy to hang out with each other's friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
At the rate she was cooking on her sweater, we would probably stayed here until this live started, probably. Well, Dawn has a hard time putting down her hooks. And
Yep.
she does sleep with them, and then she loses her projects in her bed. So,
I keep expecting it to pop out of here because, they just kind of all blended. And I was just like, I'm sure it's got to be stuck.
Did you stick it in the sleeve? Like when you put hats and gloves and stuff inside your sleeves of your jackets?
No, I checked so many times, and I was like, I've put this on a few times, and I think I would have found it by now, but I did not. So, oops.
It's been a while since I saw Nightbot tell us to hydrate. Do you have anything to hydrate with, Dawn, or did you just run?
Cheers! Yes. No, I definitely have my ice water that's no longer ice.
Paula suggesting under the mattress. Did you check under the mattress?
We remade the bed, and yeah, that requires moving the mattress somewhat. So it's been investigated here, there, and everywhere, and it is nowhere.
Nowhere and everywhere. Yep. Hopefully you're gonna find it at some point. But then again, you did already make the vest now for Amy, so
yep.
Whatever, the pieces you find, when you find them, what are you gonna make out of them?
Now it's a mystery.
So how much did you do?
I had joined. That's what was so frustrating. I had joined one piece, so I had like one front side and I had the back, and then I had almost completed the other side. And that was the part that I found that was attached to the skein, and the hook was in the jar. But
Could you make it into a bag, maybe? But yeah,
oh, sure.
Christine is making us laugh in the chat now. For a solid 3 hours, I couldn't find my left AirPod. Come to find out, it was in my bra.
Been there for sure.
I don't know if I ever told you, Dawn, about my friend that was going to get ready for a party on a Friday and started to have, something to drink while she was getting ready. She was getting in the shower, and then she was trying to get dressed, and she couldn't find her bra. And she looked and she looked and she looked, and she found it finally in the freezer, because I guess she was in there to get the ice for her beverage. So she put the bra in the freezer, and everyone was laughing at it like, well, you're so hot, you needed to cool down, or at least some parts of you needed to be cooled down. So it makes sense that you put it in the freezer.
Neil, some people want to get the community tab. So we support everybody who wants to drop their link, because they just want to be able to share things on a community tab and not necessarily make videos or do any other type of content. And you need subscribers now, from what I understand, to get a community tab. So that's probably what's going on there, my dear. Just to answer your question. And some people sharing their weather. Yeah, my thing says 78 right here, but my phone weather says it's going to be 80, which is still a little too warm for me, but not as warm, and it's not going to be unbearable like I have been suffering. I'm suffering, you guys. Yes, I am. I don't do the heat well, and so hence why my schedule and stuff has been. Yes, Paula. Yeah, I remember quite a few of you want to get the community tab, and yes, we want to absolutely help you do that.
Well, there's different ways to share pictures of what you're doing. You can either, work your way to get your own community tab. And there's a lot of different Facebook groups as well. I have a Facebook group for that purpose. Like, if you want to share with me and everyone else what you're working on, you can join my Facebook group and just post your pictures there. And the Facebook group that I have is posted in the link, or like the box down below, where all the things are hidden. But there's a couple of different Facebook groups out there. There's a big community and a lot of Facebook groups and a lot of fun people to hang out with. So feel free to post it wherever you want. I'm not really good at posting stuff in between, showing them up on streams and whatnot. So I need to get better at that. Like my Instagram, I did post some pictures there, here and there, and occasionally, but I could get better. I know.
No, Neil. Like I said, he came in and said he wanted to sleep and he tossed it at me, is what he said. But honestly, this was in bed with me. That was in bed with me. The project bag, like if I was responsible, it should have been in here. And it's not. And as you can see, I've used most of the yarn that was in here as well. So we don't know. We just don't know. Paula says, I have a Facebook too. So if you guys have a free hand to go check out. And there's Nightbot asking us to hydrate.
Oh, finally.
And that's
when we've been already
also
sipping away.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, we could hydrate more.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure it was at a minimum of every half an hour that we had the reminder, because I had done some streams where I was realized, oh, that was a long time without any.
And now she disappeared.
Oh,
She just
sorry, you guys. I didn't
did
want to
you.
overshare, but I have some really bad cramps right now. Like really,
Oh, no, no,
like
no. You
that's what's
take
going
care of
on.
yourself. You
I
take
don't
care of
want you to
yourself.
see me cringing over here, because yeah, I'll be right back.
Relax and rest. Yes. We can do like this for now until she is back. We can do like that, and she's still here. Yes. Yeah, I think a lot of us have Facebooks and Instagram, but not everyone does. And also, like, not everyone has channels. So that's why I wanted to give the people that does have Facebook an option to share with me what you are working on, besides hanging out in the chats. And sometimes, if you have a channel, you can show what you're working on your channel. But if you want to share with me, because I love to see what you're doing, it's just nice to see it. And I wanted to give everyone an extra option, so I created the Facebook group. Well, I think that the community tab can be actually a good way also to get more subscribers, because I have come to realize that some people actually find you through the community tab, but I'm crappy at using it myself as well. But there's people that just do community, not just, but do a lot of community tab works, and that has been being recommended to me to answer like polls or that type of thing. That's not any type of content that I'd normally watch, but YouTube is pushing them to a broader audience. And so I'm finding community posts from channels I don't know. And if YouTube can do that for other channels, then YouTube could do that for us as well, to share us to people we didn't know before. And so forth, finding new friends. See, Dawn should be resting. If she's not feeling good, she should be resting, right? And as I told you guys, I am actually going to hold the time today, my schedule, because I have to get up early tomorrow. And if Dawn's not feeling good, I'm actually considering to wrap it up early so that she can rest. And I love hanging out with you guys. But since I do have things I need to deal with tomorrow, I can't stay as long as I want to. I could sit here all night if it wasn't for that fact. Trust me, 6-hour streams is not something very uncommon. It happened more than once. In the statistics of me going live, I don't know how, the average stream lengths of my streams, but definitely higher than I would imagine, I guess. I've only had a few short lives when I used my phone, and I had to work with the limitations of the battery life and my phone not being able to do too much because it was overheating. But since I started to use the webcam and my computer, like a 2-hour live stream is a short live stream. Yeah, most of the streams I would say is 3 hours plus, or maybe not, I don't know, but it feels like when I'm here I tend to stick because I'm having too much fun and I don't want to let go. I just want to hang out as long as I can. Occasionally, when I've had time to pop in, like during the days when the family's been out, that's a limitation because I have to, when they're home, I have to wrap it up. Neil says I'm still a hostage, so I'm not allowed to go. Well, that's debatable. I can go. But if I go, I can also promise that I will be back eventually. Yes. At least I can do that. Yeah, we're doing it like that for now. She shouldn't be stressing to get back here. She got to relax a little bit in bed before she came in here to hang out. But we don't want to run her to, insanity or sleep deprivation and such. The community tab, I think I got my community tab when I had, was it 200 subscribers? I don't know. It feels like YouTube's been changing that because before I think you had to have 500 and then they lowered it to 400. And I don't know. One day it was just there for me, and I'm not really sure how many subscribers I had at that point. Hello, TBG. How are you today? Hello, Lydia. How are you? So, what are you guys working on today? I see some new people. So, you haven't heard me ask that question already, and you haven't been, having a chance to answer it as well. Joe Speakman has a community tab and not a lot of subscribers. Well, do you know how many subscribers you have? So that will give a little bit of an inkling to how many subscribers you might need to get the community tab. It's hard when YouTube changes things left, right, and center. It's hard to keep up on what's the requirement for certain things, and also, some things are just not available to everyone as well. Like with the new fan-funded monetization not being available to, I guess, outside the US. If you are in the US, you can get that, but outside of the US, it's still the regular monetization, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, which I'm slowly working my way through, towards. And I know that the watch hours is going to take longer than the subscribers because I'm, getting closer and closer on the subscribers every day. Well, the watch hours, of course, also, but it's a bigger jump because 4,000 hours is quite a few hours. Nana Michelle is working on a Leo cone shawl, same as Urban Gary was making, using the Hobie Dahlia color number 6. Well, you know me and my dahlias and the yarns. There's the Dahlia number 6. Is this the one that you're working on? Leo cone shawl, though. I've never heard of that. That sounds interesting to me. Joe has 36 subscribers, and that was enough to get the community tab. Well, I guess it's not, that many needed, or is it like a lifetime of subscribers? Like, did you have more subscribers and some left, or Because if you don't have a lot of content, you might lose subscribers if you have nothing to look at, I guess. Oh, so TBG says that it's the 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours in the UK. So that is the fan-funded monetization one. It's not, you're gonna get the super stickers and super chats and super thanks, but no AdSense. That's still 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours for the ad revenue. I wasn't sure if it was available in the UK. I did not hear that was. I think someone said it wasn't.
Do the teens with the puppies. Do the teens with the puppies. Got your puppy at the bed.
Heard her. Puppy's
Puppy,
here.
here's the puppy. I got a puppy. I need a puppy. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Hi. Puppies make it all better. Who's a good boy? You're the good boy. Yes, you are. Hi. Can I say hi? Oh, no, I don't want to say hi. Who's a good boy? So, funny story. If you guys have not heard, Amanda knows. Was it Thursday night? We were walking the dog, and he flushed a skunk out of the bushes, and he did get sprayed. However, we rushed him right into the bath with the baking soda and the Dawn dish soap, and we were able to, like, he doesn't smell. We were able to get it off him, and he didn't smell anymore. So, hi, Jessie the Crafty Gypsy. Welcome in, my dear. Thank you, Nana Michelle. And yes, Lydia says, hi, puppy dog. Yeah, this is Mr. Bat. He is my emoji. Ah, sweet boy. Oh, yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm happy for you that he doesn't smell, but at the same time, I can't really, relate because I've never been close enough to a skunk to know what they smell like, because we don't have them here. Yeah, I'm just happy for you that you didn't have to battle too much with the smells.
I'm
Because
very
you were
happy.
not happy with the whole situation.
No,
when
it
it
was
happened.
not a good time. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Luckily, like I said, there was no lasting stench on him. The first time he got sprayed, it was a good week that he did. If you got too close, he had it all right here, and it was really hard. But I think what saved us this time was the last time we went, he got sprayed in the beginning of the walk, and we couldn't figure it out if he actually did or not. And this time we saw it happen. So as soon as we saw it, we were very close to home. Last time it sat on him for a good 15 minutes before we were able to get him into a bath and stuff. And this time we were like, oh no, right away. We took care of it. Yeah, so, and we also don't know like how much. It didn't seem like if he did get, it wasn't very much on him, because the first time he was clearly like sneezing and like trying to rub it off like on grass and stuff. And even though we didn't see it happen, and dogs roll in the grass like he does all the time. So we weren't, again, it was the first time it ever happened. We weren't sure what was going on. Like you said, we smelled something, but we didn't see him actually get sprayed by the skunk. And this time we saw it. So yeah, we were able to react much quicker. So if you're able to get them into some kind of bath with baking soda and Dawn dish soap, mix them together, make a paste, mix them together, put them on, You have to let it sit, scrub, scrub, scrub a lot. But yeah.
And you also said that the puppy was a little bit dirty before that, that it was probably a good time for a bath
Yes.
anyway. So
Yes.
that could have saved him as well, that he was, had a little protective layer maybe that took half of it away. Yeah, it was so funny. I
Love
was talking to
you.
Don, video calling, and I think I had an incoming phone call. So, our call dropped, and then it took a little while, and then, like, I think, was it 20 minutes, half an hour later, called back, and I missed the whole thing. I just got back to, like, she was back home because she was out walking, and then she was back home. It's like, oh, the puppy's in the bath. Oh, you can't imagine what happened. It's like, I missed it. I missed the skunk. Oh, damn phone calls.
And everything smelled terrible too. It was like, oh, yeah. Because we were pretty much right in the direct bomb, if you will, of the cloud of it. So when we came in, yeah, all of us had to change and get cleaned up. And sorry, Dad just came in again, so he went to go.
Well, I can answer a little bit of questions here. When Neil's asking if he should only go for the 3,000 watch hours to get monetized, well, that's only like a part of everything. It's a step on the way. Like when you hit the 3,000 watch hours, you will set up the whole, there's some type of account. I don't know exactly what it's called, but Dawn knows. With how things work behind the scenes with adding your, I guess, bank information and stuff. So while you have that set up, at that point you just keep going, and the next thing will be full monetization, and you already have all of the other things taken care of. So whenever you hit that, it's just going to be bigger checks, I guess. It's not like if you do one thing, you're not going to do the other. It's just, well, level 1, get the half monetization, fan funded, and people can, tip you. And a little bit later, step 2, YouTube's going to pay you, or like the AdSense is going to be
Correct.
dropping in. So
Yep.
it's not,
You got it. Yep.
yeah.
That's it. Oh no, Paula says my dog Loki was chasing a woodchuck and he got stickers all over him. My husband is still finding them on him. Okay, I'm sorry. I would take skunk over that any day. Any day.
Stickers, are we talking about ticks, or what's stickers? I
Oh,
don't know.
the foxtails, like there's these little ones that we're not really sure what they are. They're round and they get matted in the fur really easily.
Oh, is that like from thistles? It's not an animal, it's like from the plant.
Right,
Is that
it's
what?
from
Yeah.
plants. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
different kinds of plants, little sticker bushes that are
Yeah.
different kinds of plants. And oh, Tank says shaving. Oh, poor baby. I mean, if you got to do what you got to do, and I was like, yes, graspers, yes. I was like, yeah, the dog needs a haircut now. We got to do all that. We did not cut his hair. We just did the baking soda and Dawn dish soap. Thank you, Neil, for your funny joke. I do work the best. Yes, I do. I know.
You're not just pretty, you do the work as well with the being a dish
Yeah,
soap.
yeah, but I was like, no, the dog needs to be shaved because he's part poodle. He doesn't shed, so his fur just grows, and he does not like his face being done. So yeah, that's the only, he's great with the rest of his body from the neck down, no problem. Touching his face with the vibrating shaver, he has nothing. Yeah, some dogs like need the double layer protective, so it's not ideal because that's how they self-regulate their heat. My mini husky, she would get trimmed but never shaved because huskies need that in the heat and the cold. They can't regulate their temperature without their double coats. But yeah, other dogs just have to know the breed and what kind of dog. And yeah, this one every 6 weeks. and now that it's a little bit, supposed to be cooling down and going into fall. This heat wave is our Indian summer, but we're letting his coat get a little bit longer so he's warmer, but he does have a jacket, which funny story about the part of the first time that he got sprayed, like that one full on, even though we didn't see it and we were kind of dumb about it. And I just mean that in the sense that we didn't see it. So we didn't know, like we kept smelling the smell, but we were just like not sure where it was coming from. And he was wearing his coat. So he does have some reversible coats that are water repellent. So if it does rain, and he enjoys wearing those when he goes outside. I have even put shoes on him, which he's, some days it's okay and some days it's not. And I do that more so he doesn't, bring mud in the house and stuff. So yeah, he's more of a I don't know how could I say, I mean, he does prefer au natural, but he will wear a coat when it's cold. And he does like what I was working on this blanket when he was a baby, and he totally just whatever piece I'm working on, he's like cuddles up on. So yeah, anything, and regardless of what the weather is, so I could easily crochet him some stuff and he would want it, like, or knit. I've knit him his own blankets on the knitting machine, and he loves that too. I did see a lot of stuff going by, you guys. I'm reading the comments. Tank says not all Rottweilers have double coats, but Tank did, but he was an inside baby. Oh, I promised my honey bunny a muffin, BRB. And sorry, Samantha asked real quick. I know, sorry. Samantha asked real quick, what am I working on? I'm adding a hoodie to my sweater, so I have a bit of a collar. Real quick, I just wanted to show. I have a bit of a collar here. I don't know, I might just leave it, like I might just make this a little bit bigger and just make it kind of a, not a cowl, but yeah, like a roll neck, like a rollover. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, thank you, Neil, for releasing me. It's past the 2-hour mark. Yeah, it's time to wrap up. I'm sorry, we're having a lot of fun, and I could definitely sit here for another 2 hours easily. But Dawn is tired, and she's not 100%. And I have meetings to attend to in the morning, so I need to go to sleep. And it sucks. I know that, because I would rather hang out with you guys for another 2 hours. I promise.
I ran and grabbed the heating pad, even though I'm complaining about the heat. This is where we're at. I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you for
Dawn is broken. We need to have her heal and rest so that we can hang out here next Sunday and have a lot of fun. And also, she needs to rest so she can do Hobby Bingo, because otherwise she's not going to be able to do Hobby Bingo. And if that's the case, health comes first. It's okay if you would miss it, because it happens.
But I don't want to miss my discount. I need my and I missed last week. So.
I missed Hobby Bingo for the first time ever this Thursday, because we have Hobby Bingo in Sweden on Thursdays. I fell asleep on the couch, and apparently there was attempts to wake me up, several attempts, and it didn't work. So I missed Hobby Bingo. That's the first time ever since they started doing Hobby Bingos in Sweden. Yes, we are going to bed. So I really appreciate everyone for hanging out with us today. And I'm going to come back as fast as I can. And sometimes I have time to do pop-ups during the weeks, and sometimes I don't. Dawn has her stuff scheduled on her page, and you can easily find, if you go over to her page and go to the live section, it's going to show you everything she's got scheduled from now until she doesn't have anything scheduled. But I know she has several things scheduled, because she's good at that. She does plan ahead and schedule, and you can easily
so that I get rest on those times off. Yes. But it's been hard because my body doesn't always want to go with the schedule. This is why I don't do schedule. But we're trying here, you guys. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, ABD. Oh, of course I love this. I would be here 24/7 if I didn't have to eat, sleep, and stuff, you know?
Yes, yes, we would. Definitely. I would probably be here like all day long if it wasn't for the fact that, I have family around to take like I don't want all the noises from them in the background. So that's also very, disturbing. I know sometimes there's some noises here and I try to avoid that. Like if I can mute some other one sneezing, I will. And things like that. Oh, hello, Kelly. I didn't even see you were here. But yes, thank you everyone for today. And we see you back here in a week and in the YouTube streets until then. And yeah, you can find Dawn in multiple places. I just pop up as soon as I can. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So bye bye.
Thank you, Chris's Kaleidoscope. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.